Okay, so we're looking at Villard Noir. This cultivar in this training system is single high wire. We have a trunk. The vines are spaced 8 foot apart. A fruiting wire at around 6 foot off the ground. So it's bilateral cordon. There's 4 foot perennial cordon going to the south side, 4 foot going to the north. There's around 4 shoots per foot of row, and on each shoot there's 1 to 2 clusters. So what we're trying to decide as to when to harvest this, we're trying to make a dry wine out of this. Villard Noir tends to have relatively high acid. It's not atypical to have bricks around 21, 22, pH of 3.2 or 3.3, and acid that's about 9 grams per liter, tartaric acid equivalent. So what we're trying to do is drive the acid down and increase fruit maturity. It's a little easier with this cultivar because of the thicker cuticle and more open canopy. So the shoots don't tend to push too many laterals. The laterals, if they push at all, they're really small. It's relatively low in vigor in general, so you get lots of air, lots of sunlight without much canopy manipulation. That allows the clusters to dry out a little bit quicker. That combined with the cuticle being very tough, even though the clusters are relatively tight, they're not quite as tight as the vignole, but they're pretty tight. The cuticle is really tough, and the connection of the berry to the rachis is very strong. So this handles rain much better than things like vignole that tend to split or crack and introduce fruit rot organisms. Here, it's very rare we get much fruit rot because of rain and splitting. So what we're really trying to do is just monitor that balance of sugar and acid and flavor. And this shouldn't be too bad. We're probably 2 weeks away from harvest, and we'll just kind of monitor how that acid is reduced and how sugar is increased based upon what weather we see in the next week or two.